Há um olhar que sabe discernir o certo e o errado. Há um olhar que enxerga quando a obediência significa desrespeito e a desobediência representa respeito. Há um olhar que reconhece os curtos caminhos longos e os longos caminhos curtos. Há um olhar que desnuda, que não hesita a afirmar que existem fidelidades perversas e traições de grande lealdade. Este é o olhar da alma. Alma Imoral nasce de um período em que eu lia sobre a psicologia evolucionista, que aponta a moral como um instrumento importante para a preservação da espécie humana. E eu pensei o contrário. O que acontece quando esse corpo moral se torna estreito, quando ele se faz um obstáculo ao futuro da nossa espécie? Como se dá esse processo imoral de transcendência, de transgressão, para que essas fronteiras sejam ampliadas? Este filme é sobre as almas imorais, pessoas do nosso tempo que, da minha tribo e ao mesmo tempo com uma dimensão universal, representam este esforço por expandir as fronteiras da nossa consciência e produzir...
Sua alma está atenta a longas modificações.
I got to that not from the yeshiva. I got to that from psychedelics. There is a place, and this is what people are trying to do now with ayahuasca and with all the other ways of saying, I want to know, not from what I learned because somebody taught me this, but I want to know from my basic experience. And so when somebody goes into and says, I want Pachamama to tell me what's going on, never mind what the teachers of the books tell me.
Nascido na Alemanha, Uri Avner emigrou com sua família para a Palestina em 1933, fugindo do nazismo. Lutou por Israel na Guerra da Independência. Logo percebeu a importância da coexistência com os palestinos e tornou-se um transgressor que luta pela paz.
I'm a political person. I had to be, because when I was in Germany, I witnessed the end of the German Republic and the beginning of the Nazi regime. So when I was just turned 15, I joined a terrorist organization called the Irgun, which was a right-wing fighting organization. Of course, we did not call ourselves terrorists, we were freedom fighters, but the British insisted on calling us terrorists. The Irgun was very right-wing. I didn't feel right-wing. The Irgun was anti-Arab, and I did not feel anti-Arab. And I did not really believe that we can liberate the country by the methods of terrorism. That's why I left. And I was a soldier for about a year. So when I came out of that war, the first thing I did was to look for Arab cooperators in order to found a group devoted to the idea of what we now call the two-state solution. That was the beginning of the two-state solution. When my first book came out, I told you it was an incredible bestseller, totally crazy. And the more popular I became, the less I liked it. Because I thought I'm becoming popular for the wrong reasons. So I said this can't go on. And I wrote a second book called The Other Side of the Coin, in which I described the other side of the war. The killing, the evictions of the Arab population and things like this. It created a huge scandal again. And from one day I became a national hero to a national traitor. I was 10 years in the Knesset. I made more than 1,000 speeches in the Knesset, which was, no one even came close to it ever until today. And I propagated the same things. Alliance with the Palestinian, treatment of the Arab, equality for the Arab minority in Israel. I will refuse all of them, but there was a contact established.
And you never think about it. It's just like a number.
האומנותית שלי, התחלתי ללמוד משחק, נהייתי שחקן מקצועי בתיאטרון רפרטוארי בישראל, והייתי אומן מאוד מחויב לאומנות, ומאוד אהבתי את מה שאני עושה, אבל חודש בשנה הייתי יוצא מהחיים שלי ומשרת את הכיבוש, וחודש בשנה הייתי מתנתק מזה, והולך ועומד במחסומים ומונע נשים בהיריון ללכת לבית חולים, ועושה חיפושים בבתים ומעצרים, מפר זכויות אדם ברמות מסיביות.
My jailer, he was very extremist because in general they are not allowed to talk to us and to understand our stories. They need to treat us as killers, terrorists, bloody people, dangerous people, and that's it. And for us, they are our jailers. Nothing worse than that. And once one jailer, he want to talk to me and he say, it's not good for you to be a terrorist or a killer. Why you are here? So in that time, I answer him that you are the killer, you are the terrorist, I'm a freedom fighter. And which is something very important when you are fighting. We use the word armed struggle, which is something moral. It's not terrorism, it's not violence. So he wants to understand why I am a terrorist. Because he thinks that we are settlers, we are occupiers. My story, my narrative, we are not occupiers. We are under the occupation. But I understand that he believes that we are occupiers. So in some place, I want to explain to him that we are not occupiers. So I said to him, you know, maybe we are settlers, I don't know. Let us talk. I have a long 7 years, if you can convince me. And this is how we start to talk. So each time he came to his job as a jailer, we start to talk. In a few months, we became a very close friends. He understands that we are not occupiers, we are not settlers, we are not killers. The occupation creates from us fighters. In the same time, later on, I understand that I already changed my way, my mind, because I want to accept him too, to see him as a human being.
ורק אז התחלתי לראות פתאום, עד גיל 29, שנהייתי אבא לילדה קטנה, לתינוקת, כשהייתי עושה סיורים בתוך מחנות פליטים, בתוך ערים, הייתי רואה ילדים וילדות פלסטינים. אבל הם לא נראו לי תינוקות, חמודים, חמודות, כמו שפתאום קרה לי כשהייתה לי כבר ילדה.
Maybe after around less than 1 year, in the 1st of October 1987, before, like 2 months before the first Intifada, we are in one section, 120 prisoners from the age of 12 to 19 years old, only 12 years old. And for the occupation, they are terrorists, they are killers. In that day, we are hearing alarm, enter to our section more than 100 soldiers. They stand in 2 lines in our corridor. So I start to shout in Arabic, in Hebrew, in English. They continue beating me, but in the end of the corridor, 6 soldiers take me aside and they start to repeat me again. And in the middle of that, someone came and lay on me with his body to protect me. And this was my jailer, because he come to his job. So he's seeing them beating me. Directly he come to protect me, which was very dangerous for him, for his job.
היום אני עובד באוניברסיטה בתל אביב, אני עושה פרויקטים עם ישראלים ופלסטינים, אני עובד הרבה בבתי כלא, עם אסירים, עם מכורים, עם פגועי נפש, עם פליטים מאפריקה. ואני משתמש בתיאטרון כדי לשחרר את עצמי ולשחרר אנשים אחרים. ומצאתי את עצמי, אמנם מתאמן על טנקים במשך השירות הצבאי שלי, אבל רוב הזמן הייתי עסוק בלדכא אוכלוסייה פלסטינית באינתיפאדה. והקלאש הזה, בין הדימוי שהיה לי איך אני מגן על מדינת ישראל, לבין המכות שאני דופק לילדים פלסטינים שזורקים אבנים, או פולש לבתים כל לילה והופך בתי מגורים של אנשים חפים מפשע, פתאום, אתה יודע, כשהייתה לי ילדה בת 2, והייתי רואה ילדה פלסטינית, תינוקת בת 2 או 3, אז זה היה מייצר אצלי את הקשר לילדה שלי הפרטית. לפני זה ראיתי טרוריסטים קטנים. פתאום משהו מתחבר, ואתה אומר, הילדה הזאת, יש לה אבא כמוני, שאוהב אותה כמוני, והיא מתוקה, והיא לא טרוריסטית, והיא לא ירתה עליי, היא כמו הילדה שלי בדיוק. והגיע הרגע שלא יכולתי יותר לספר לעצמי את הסיפור הזה שאפשר גם וגם. ואז סירבתי לשרת בשטחים, והתארגנו קבוצה של קצינים וחיילים, וכתבנו עצומה שאנחנו מסרבים, והיה סקנדל גדול ב-2002, ינואר, קראו לנו בוגדים, ואמרו שזה קופ דתה, ושמו אותי בכלא לחודש. אבל ידענו שאנחנו עושים את הדבר הנכון. ובמהלך התקופה הזאת מישהו...
E eles tornaram a clamar: crucifica-o. A voz do povo é a escolha da espécie diante de suas inquietudes de sobrevivência. É um julgamento não apenas entre o certo e o errado, mas entre o certo e o errado e o errado certo. De um lado, Barrabás, que em aramaico significa literalmente o filho do pai. E do outro, o filho sem pai, ou melhor, o filho do pai, com P maiúsculo. E com o passar do tempo, a igreja tornou Jesus o símbolo maior da tradição. Abraçou uma moral que policiava condutas, que não poderia ser minimamente desviante.
That there isn't a single point of view of reality that you are anchored to, that reality is constantly dynamic. You can see it from this point of view, you can see it from that point of view. And that's very important. Once we saw Earth from outer space, it became very clear to me that every religion is an organ, a vital organ of the planet. And so therefore, it's not to say the triumphalist notion that we used to have, Messiah will come and all the goyim will be wrong, or Jesus will come a second time, say Jews were wrong all along. But that we all are like a vital organ. Each time as reality continues, there is always a shift involved in that. And new things that could not be accommodated under the old system get accommodated under the new system.
Quantas pessoas poderíamos ter tirado para dançar na vida e não fizemos, por ofertar sacrifícios ao nada? Sacrifício ao Deus da timidez, ao Deus da vergonha, ao Deus do medo de ser rechaçado e assim por diante. Quantas vezes deveríamos ter dito não, em vez de nos desgastarmos para dissimular virtudes que são oferendas idólatras, oferendas ao Deus expectativa, ao Deus cobrança, ao Deus culpa e assim por diante. No dia em que o ser humano enfrentar seu conflito interno, quando vir que sua integridade psíquica está ameaçada por duas vontades primordiais, então o mar se abrirá. Quando atravessar o mar cantando, movido por sua catarse, se verá em meio a outro jardim. Ali tudo será proibido e pronto para ser transgredido. Em paz com sua alma, o ser humano vagará por entre as opções de desobediência. Uma árvore, no entanto, permanecerá permitida. Será a árvore da lembrança de um período em que o correto cumpria a função de velar o medo e a culpa. De mãos dadas com o Criador, o animal imoral terá reencontrado a paz de sua nudez. Despido e ciente desta condição, o homem terá encontrado a tão esperada imortalidade da alma.